Destiny.
She is my match.
Drew Barrymore.
Just breathe.
Ever After. Only on video.
Wednesday, Stearns one-day sale. 25 to 80% savings store-wide. Early 9 a.m. opening. Shop preview day today.
Gabe Pretzman, only on News Channel 4.
You guys, you're the Firehouse Hunks for 99. That's right there.
Today on Salad, bachelors looking for brides.
Not even a 5-alarm fire can keep me away from my girl.
Meet the Firehouse Hunks.
My goodness, they're kind of macho, sexy guys.
Ladies, get ready, because Sally's Bachelors will do anything to find love. One of these bachelors is offering a $10,000 reward. Could you be the one? Sally, help me find a wife.
We want you to write down the name of the bachelor you'd like to meet, and then you can send it to us, and we'll tell you why. We're going to tell you later in the show. You can win a date with your favorite bachelor. Get ready. We got the hunkiest. My goodness, they're kind of macho, sexy guys. This is the real New York Fire Department. The Firehouse Hunks of 1999. Now, I think he's Mr. December, someone you can really cuddle with during the cold winter months. Come on out, Michael Lombardi. In spring, March, Michael Chesney.
Hello, my name is Michael Chesney, and not even a 5-alarm fire can keep me away from my girl.
If you're looking for summer romance, look no more. June Spoon Moon, the month of June. Chris Mangles, come on out.
How you doing? My name is Chris. And like Deanna DeBonny, my woman will keep my flame burning and burning and burning.
This one would look great for the big red bow and nothing else. Anthony LaMattina.
Perfect woman for me. Fill my every burning desire.
It's one of the hottest months of the year. No wonder you're going to find this next hunk. In July, turn your calendar. Come on out. Christopher Gonzalez.
How you doing? My name is Chris, and you guys can always come to me to light your fire.
Let's not forget the month of September. Oh, it's fall. You'll fall head over heels for this one. Francis, come on out.
Hi, my name is Fran, and I'll lead from building to building for the woman of
firemen, these guys are hot. For those of you watching, don't forget, if you are single, or if you're a mother with a single daughter, or if you have a friend who's single, a sister, a best friend, a neighbor down the street, she has to really be single. Grab the pen, write down the name of the bachelor of your choice. We'll tell you what you need to do in order to meet these guys you see on the show. That'll be part 2. Let's talk about the calendar. How'd you get involved with this? This is a fire prevention program, isn't it?
Sure is. We got involved with the calendar because of the charity, the Fire Safety and Education Fund.
I love this calendar.
Yeah,
And it's used to educate the public about fire safety.
Right,
And the
fire
money
safety
goes,
and education.
money goes where?
The money goes to a variety of projects throughout the city. There's children's learning centers where grade school kids can learn about fire safety by visiting a mock fire scenario and learn what to do in a panic situation, how not to get involved in a fire, different things like that.
Okay, just for the women there who are going to write in, Anthony Lamatina, 33, single, is into ice hockey, football, baseball, looking for a woman who is honest.
Just being honest.
Just
That's
being
all hard to
honest.
find, Sally.
Best way to catch his eye is to smile. He plays the drums, and he's from Staten Island, New York. Michael Chesney is into golf and biking, God bless you. And he's a big fan of the Blue Jays. I assume that's baseball. He comes from Long Island, New York.
That's correct, yeah.
Chris Magnus is 27. Racing cars and snowboarding, mountain biking. Whoa, that's dangerous. He's looking for a blonde. And Fran is into traveling. Longest relationship he ever had was 2 years. He says the person has to have a sense of humor. His talent is cooking.
There you go.
Michael is divorced. 1 kid, has a sense of humor. Says he has no talent. I doubt that. And he does come from Staten Island. All right. Chris is into basketball and women. Has no serious girlfriend. Now, before the show, we asked the women to fill out questionnaires. We're going to give the hot firemen the questionnaires, and it's the fireman's job, without seeing you, to pick out what woman best suits them. When we come back, we have our own viewers, our own single, hunky, macho, manly men. By the way, one of our viewers seems to have some dough. He is offering $10,000 to anyone who can find him a bride, and I'm going for the reward. You won't believe the outrageous stunts we've got them pulling in hopes of finding a wife. So, thank you, and FDNY will be right back. Guys, come on out. Tony, what kind of things have you done to meet women? It's not working, obviously, but
No,
what,
thanks, Sally, for the photo.
you like to... So you want a homemaker, not a career girl?
Well, Sally, the thing is, I love what I do at work. I take care of patients, and I love my job. And I think I'm looking for someone to love me and to love taking care of me.
Even under stress, Arid can help stop your worst-smelling sweat. Arid, powerful protection against your worst-smelling sweat.
A typical car insurance agent is on the job during regular business hours. On the other hand, Geico insurance professionals are on the job 24 hours a day. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Paying too much for car insurance isn't any smarter. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
You look awful. Sinus pressure, huh? You know how Advil handles your tough pain fast? Well, Advil Cold and Sinus handles tough sinus pain fast. This is in this, plus a decongestant. That's why they call it Advil Cold and Sinus.
This year, your yard may be full of barbecues, family reunions, baseball games, even a junior circus. For less than the cost of this newspaper, your Lawn Doctor dealer will help keep your yard green and lush. Get the healthy lawn you want for $29.95 or less, with all the granular nutrients and only the weed and insect controls your lawn needs. Only $29.95 or less per service. Only from Lawn Doctor. Nobody does it better.
Food stamps. For more information, call 1-800-342-3009.
You don't have to be Irish to love Fryrish. Everyone enjoys a touch of the Irish when they eat choice corned beef by Fryrish. Look for quality Fryrish products in your fresh meat section.
MSNBC on the internet
is your link to world and business news,
national sports,
weather,
and much more.
So when you really want to know,
log on to MSNBC
at newschannel4.com.
I'm Maureen O'Boyle on the next Extra. Her sudden death shocked the world, but did Olympic star Florence Griffith Joyner have a premonition of her own fate? Now, her sister reveals to Extra how FloJo sensed her time was near.
She felt it.
An Extra exclusive. Then, high-speed chases. Deadly crashes. Now, see the latest police weapon to catch the bad guys and keep you safe. Operation Cutoff. Next Extra.
Tonight at 7, only on NBC4.
On the next Sally, they need to know who's the father.
He wants to be the father of the child.
You're a liar! Why should I lose on? I'm her father. They're telling me I don't want to be a part of her life. That's why I'm here.
Children caught in the middle.
She's hurt real bad.
It's an ugly mess.
Back off, or I'm a bitch.
Brianna is your daughter.
The test is the proof. Who's your daddy? Next Sally.
Now, we're going to meet 7 bachelors, very serious about finding a wife. Yes, they do come from you guys. They're our viewing audience. Don't forget to write down which one you want to meet. I mean, they asked us to do this, so if you don't respond, we got a problem. And we're going to do just that. The single men say they're willing to do about anything to find a wife, so we put them to the tests. Our audience, guys, come on out.
Hi, my name's Rod, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to find the woman of my dreams.
Sal, come on out.
Hi, ladies. My name is Sal. And if you choose me, you'll never hunger for another.
Come on out.
Hello. My name is Hassan. Choose me, and you'll never suffer heartache ever again.
Mickey, come on out.
Hello, ladies. My name is Mickey, and I do just about anything to find myself the perfect woman.
Dean, come on out.
Hi, my name is Dean. My heart's been broken, and I've felt the pain. Choose me, and we've got a lot to gain.
We'll explain what that means as we go along in the show about his broken heart. Tony, where are you, Tony?
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tony. Pick me and make my frown go away. Thank you.
Dan, come on out. Last but not least, hi, Dan, come on. Woo!
Hey there, ladies. My name's Dan.
and there ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from my girl.
Let's get to know them each a little better. Tony, raise your hand. Tony is 29. He's a computer network manager. Tony, what kind of things have you done to meet women? It's not working, obviously, but...
No, thanks, Sally, for the photograph.
You like to... No, I mean, if it was doing, you wouldn't be here with us. I know you like to work out. You work for a hospital, right?
Right.
Where do you go to meet a woman?
I try everything, Sally. I try, like, I'll go to laundromats. I have a washer dryer at home. Supermarkets, bookstores.
Wait, let me understand. You have a washing machine home, you still go to the laundromat?
Well, you try to meet women. You know, you try everything, Sally. And also, I've been to museums, because I've heard that that's the place to go to meet women.
That's what I think. That's the best place.
Well, it doesn't work for me.
Now, what are you looking for?
You know, the looks aren't important to me. It's what's inside. You need someone you can talk to. I mean, sex is important. It's a form of communication, but it's not the only thing.
Okay. Now, you have a friend named Gladys,
yes,
who has been trying to fix you up.
Since the
We
day I
thought
met.
this was kind of interesting. What does Gladys do for a living?
Gladys is an excellent person. She's a comedian.
So Gladys goes out, tries to round up women for you and bring them to you?
Gladys has tried everything. Everything.
Gladys, come on out. We're going to find out why you're having a problem. What's wrong with Tony, Gladys? Why isn't he getting anyone?
There's nothing wrong with Tony. He's the most fabulous guy. And he is so nice, but it's what he's saying is true. Women, I don't know. Do you women want nice guys?
You said you'd do anything to find a wife, and here's what the staff wants you to do. We're going to send you outside with Gladys. Now, you got to be macho to go on the streets in New York to find a wife, okay? Really macho. Gladys, you're allowed to approach women. You stop them, introduce them to your friend Tony. I think they're going to run like crazy because they're not going to know it's a television show. But go ahead, all of you. Let's meet Hassan. Hassan is 26 years old, and Hassan is a surgeon, okay? Right? Obviously likes science, likes politics, loves jazz, loves movies. He paints and he draws, he writes poetry, and the reason he hasn't found anybody? No time. So you want a homemaker, not a career girl?
Well, Sally, the thing is, I love what I do at work. I take care of patients, and I love my job. And I think I'm looking for someone to love me and to love taking care of me.
Okay. We want to prove how good a surgeon Hassan really is. Have you ever seen a game called Operation? All you have to do is take out a body part without the buzzer going off. I mean, your own kids can do that. Now, I surprised the staff by telling them that I've never played this game. There's a guy we're going to operate on. Okay, now, if the buzzer goes off, you have to go outside with Gladys. Okay. And then we send Gladys to Penn Station to find a woman for you, all right?
All right.
Let's go with a broken heart. Do you think you can take me out a broken heart?
I'm going to try.
There you go. The man is a surgeon. Look at the surgeon's hands. Close up on the surgeon's hands. Remember, it can't touch the side. Uh-huh. We're talking about, these are such nice guys. We want them to do daredevil things. We want to lower one of you into a tank with an 11-foot shark. Oh, right, yeah, we will. Right here. We'll be right back. You said you'd do anything if we find your wife.
I do literally just about anything, really.
Okay. How do you like shark-infested waters? Will you do it?
You gotta be kidding.
You were 6 years old
Yes.
when your parents were killed by a drunk driver.
Yes.
And you were adopted eventually by a call girl?
From the Pond's Institute, it's simply amazing. Introducing Cleansing and Makeup Remover Towelette. So revolutionary, a dirt-loving fiber gently cleans dirt and removes even waterproof makeup in one simple step. Wow. Pond's Cleansing and Makeup Remover Towelette.
My concern with the home pregnancy test is, did I do it right? First response understands. I can see its clear stick working immediately. So I knew I did it right. For an accurate, fast response, trust first response.
It's a brand new day in digital wireless. Bell Atlantic Mobile now gives you 200 local airtime minutes each month with new Digital Choice service. Call now, and for just $29.99 monthly access, you can go wireless for longer, for less. You even get the first incoming minute of every local call free. Plus, the calling features you need at no extra charge. Order right now and choose from a wide selection of new and refurbished digital phones at great low prices. So, get your credit card and call. You'll get 200 local airtime minutes for just $29.99 monthly access. Lots of included extras. And if you call now, a terrific price on a digital phone. With a value this great, you can go wireless from day to night and still sleep tight. Choose Bell Atlantic Mobile.
I just fixed 5 kitchens, renovated 3 bathrooms, and added 2 decks, all before lunch.
With Champion Mortgage.
Every day, we help thousands of homeowners finance the improvements that can make homes more livable and much more valuable.
This afternoon, I'll help 6 people pay for college, 3 couples get married, and pay off 27 credit cards. Then I'll go home.
Call 1-800-CHAMPION. A better quality of life can start today.
Isn't today a great day for a new beginning? When your bank says no, Champion says yes.
Next People's Court.
If I knew that they weren't going to move none of the boxes, I would have never used the moving company.
Are they movers or takers?
I purchased a brand new table that was stolen. I never even ate off of it.
My men don't steal. Plus, the artist and the heiress.
He convinced me to give him money.
But she says his secret love poems weren't to her.
Did you break up with him because of another woman?
I wasn't sure if it was a woman or a man.
The case of an artist or a con artist. Next People's Court.
Today at 4, only on NBC4.
Did someone lie to you or cheat on you during spring break and now you want to confront them? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
Shows. By the way, we have not done this before. I guess we're going to continue doing it till we get some of these guys married. Wives for a handful of bachelors were really serious. At the beginning, we had some firefighters backstage, and they were trying to find a woman, and we gave them a whole questionnaire, but they couldn't see what the person looks like. So we're going to see who they picked based on the questionnaire, not on looks. Now we have guys from our own audience, and they say they'll do anything I tell them to do as long as I help them find a wife. So I've got 2 of them, a surgeon and Tony out there with Gladys outside. Gladys is supposed to go up to women. I may send you some from our audience. Isn't a bad idea. How you doing out there?
Oh, great. It's a little cold, but it's great out here. I have a fabulous young woman here who just came over. I grabbed her.
Which one is she interested in?
I think he's interested in the one right next to me on my right. A beautiful girl just here from Turkey.
Oh!
Yeah. And you want to get her name? Let's say hello.
July?
Her name is July, sort of like July. And tell us how long you're here?
6 months.
All right, we're going to get her Tony. That's not a bad... You know what? Gladys, you're doing well. Now, let's meet the next gentleman from our audience. He is 44 years old. We try to take some from every group. He's a professional musician. He's trying to find a woman who is passionate about life. He would like a woman somewhere connected in the music business. Mickey, come on out. This is Mickey Sensitive. He's 44 years old. He is a professional tuba player. He was in the Navy band for 4 years. He has a degree in computer electronics. He is comfortably well off financially. He owns a copier company, and his thing is, I work as little as I possibly can because you're a sports nut, right?
You got that right.
And he had the worst date anyone can imagine.
Yes, I sure did, Sally. I met this person on the phone. Sounded a little strange to me on the phone. Said she was like 5'11" and 160 pounds.
By the way, you're 6'2", so just so somebody get, they can't always on television. Go ahead. When did a tall girl?
Yeah, she was pretty tall, all right. Well, I went to the restaurant to meet her, and she looked kind of strange when I first saw her, you know. I went in there and had a lot of male features. I said, oh, my God.
You guessed it. A transsexual, right?
Yes. Yes, Sally.
Why are you wearing that scuba outfit?
I don't know. You guys called and told me to wear this out on stage. I thought playing too, but wearing this is kind of uncomfortable, you know?
All right, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to tell you why. You said you'd do anything if we find your wife.
I do literally just about anything, really.
Okay. So this is what we've decided to do. How do you like shark-infested waters?
I don't know.
We're going to ask you, since you have a Mr. Nice Guy image, we're going to ask you to dive into shark-infested waters, confront a shark. Will you do it?
You gotta be kidding.
Okay.
Oh, I literally need a...
Anthony, he doesn't believe I want him to... Come here. Take this citizen to shark-infested waters.
Come on.
Okay.
While he's off battling the shark, let's meet our next bachelor. Let's go down 10 years. This gentleman is 34 years old. He is a professional chef. He has done every single thing you can do in a restaurant, from washing dishes to even as a stripper in a nightclub. At one time, he was a Chippendale dancer, so that's why he can say those things. He's a man with an unusual story. Welcome, Sal.
What's up, ladies?
Now, Sal has had the most unusual story, and I think he needs somebody who has great understanding. You were in this country, and you were 6 years old.
Yes.
When your parents were killed by a drunk driver.
Yes.
This left Sal all alone in America at 6 years of age.
Right.
And you were adopted eventually by a call girl?
Yeah, I was pretty much taken in by this young lady who, as a matter of fact, when my folks are deceased, she was the lady who was watching me. So since I was here and I didn't have any relatives here.
He had no relatives, no family, and the woman who was babysitting while the parents were in the car got custody of him. And it turns out she was a call girl. You went to work at 10 years of age in a restaurant?
Yes.
What were you doing, dishes?
Yeah.
How old were you when you went to Florida?
I was roughly around 14 years old.
At Florida, and you lived in a youth home?
Yeah.
So here's a young man that really needs a very understanding person. You do what for a living now?
I'm a chef, and I also do mortgage consulting.
Boy, that's an odd combination. Now, you say that every woman that you've met on a blind date, which is the only kind you're having, is a nightmare. Why?
Oh, I've had some strange experiences. one of the blind dates that I had, matter of fact, I was in New Orleans. This buddy of mine said, oh, I met some girls, you need to go out, this, that. So, well, we all got together and everything, said, well, we'll go meet these people for dinner. I think my buddies were trying to mess with me a little bit, because they sent me this girl, and I don't know whether she was doing this on purpose or doing this, I hope she was just doing it for fun, but she ate like an animal at the table. I mean, she was sitting literally eating, food dripping off, and I'm sitting, and I was standing back going, okay, this is lovely. So I tried to talk over it. I tried to push the meal real fast. I was like, as soon as we got the entrees, I was ordering dessert. So I was got to get through. My buddies were laughing, so I kind of thought it was set up.
He has not had a lot of good luck, yet he does want a deep relationship. So we're going to send you out to Gladys. Okay, nice blue eyes, right? You go on out. We'll be right back. Great.
To meet myself a wife.
Do you have a spring break horror story you want to reveal? If something shocking happens, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us about it.
Today at 5.
This is Gabe Pressman. A young lawyer charges she was called a prostitute by police who rammed her car.
Also, you can buy alcohol online, and so can your kids. Find out if there's a way to stop minors from buying cyber booze. Plus, your next train trip could get a lot faster. Hear about high-speed trains coming to New York. Then at 6.
I'm Carolyn Gutzoff. High school athletes hoping for college scholarships. They no longer have to make the grade. I'll explain.
Today, starting at 5.
Breast cancer is something that's not carried in our family. It doesn't run in our family?
No, there's no breast cancer in my family.
No one in my family. Breast cancer is caused by a gene. And we don't have it.
Well, I've lived this long without breast cancer. I'm sure my chances of getting it are small.
I feel that my chances are less at my age. I'm pretty sure my chances of getting it are small. I've lived this long without breast cancer.
Many women at risk for breast cancer don't know it. But by calling for this free video, you'll learn about a set of questions your doctor has that can actually predict your chances of getting breast cancer.
Why would I want to know if I'm at risk if there's nothing I can do? Well, if they're at risk when there's nothing you can do about it.
There is something you can do. Today, your doctor has ways that may help reduce your chances of getting breast cancer if you find you're at high risk. So call for this video. It's free and it's priceless. Because high risk or not, every woman owes it to herself to find out. There is something you can do.
Someone is dialing long distance without using 101-6868.
Dad, we all know it's a crime not to take advantage of the huge savings by dialing 101-6868, 1, the area code and the number.
It's only 7.9 cents a minute on all calls anywhere in the U.S., Canada, and UK.
We save big on international calls, too. No fees, no hidden charges, and it's easy to use. Well, it's a mystery to us, honey. So who are the calls made to?
Your grandmother in Florida.
Arriving at last. From Saturn. The world's first three-door coupe. Why didn't anyone think of this before?
Your child can be a better reader. Use Hooked on Phonics and see the improvement in just 4 weeks. Or your money back. We guarantee it.
Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation to see.
Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
Keeping track of which bachelor you want to meet, right? You have to tell us. You can even email us. Remember, we're going to be telling you how you can meet the bachelors at the end of the show. Let's meet our next bachelor. He is 30 years old. He manages a spa, and he has been a personal trainer for 15 years. Welcome, Dan Hernandez.
Hey, Sally? Huh? Oh, no, I know. I left it backstage.
Oh, it's okay. Dan is serious about finding a wife to settle down with. And we decided to ask him to prove how serious he was a few days ago. So take a look at what we made him do to prove that he was ready to settle down with one lucky lady. First things first, an educational video on the do's and the don'ts. Of course, there's the paperwork.
Alright. What we're gonna do is sign a release of liability. That's the next step.
Sounds dangerous.
Just to get my dream woman. Please, Sally, if she's out there, find her for me.
Hey, nice outfit. Some last-minute tips.
When we get to the door, I'm just gonna have you kneel in front of the door with your hands on your knees. I'll say ready, set, go, and you're just gonna roll out, and I'll be right behind you.
And we'd also like to welcome and wish lots of luck to Daniel, who's come to make a stand-up for the Sally Jesse Raphael show.
Yeah, all right, Sally. This is for you. It's amazing what some people have to do to get a date, right?
And off he goes.
That was a free-fall adventure, baby.
Dan is 30 years old. He wants a mature, goal-oriented woman with a purpose in her life, right?
Yes.
Does not have to be wealthy or a high professional. It would be nice if the woman worked out, because that's what you do for a living, right?
Right.
Anthony, does he have to go down to Gladys without a shirt? Oh, he does? Sorry, guy.
Well,
maybe we'll find somebody on the streets. 52% of people in New York speak Spanish, so I think we may have somebody. Go on out.
Thank you very much.
Next. Another nice guy bachelor. One of our favorites with the nice guy syndrome. You'll see what I mean in a minute.
Yeah, right.
He's 44 years old. He is a realtor. He says there's still pretty nice guys out there. Dan, come on out. Dan was first engaged in 1984. 1984. And he was engaged and he was living with a girl. And you went to an office party, and what happened?
Well, she went to an office party, and she came home about 2 in the morning. Her hair was all messed up, her clothes were all messed up, and it really didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what she'd been doing. I confronted her about it, and she admitted that she had slept with the guy from her work.
So that was the end of that engagement. Girl number 2, you found a catalog that advertised Russian wives. You went to Russia, and you brought back a Russian wife.
Yeah, I flew over to Russia and spent 2 weeks with her in Moscow.
Okay, you brought her back. You found out she was sleeping with the guy she worked with.
Twice.
Twice. Third lady did get married this time. 4 weeks after the wedding, she came home and said, what?
I want a divorce.
4 weeks. Now, he claims that none of these are his fault. We believe him. He's a realtor. He has his home owned outright. He makes $40,000 a year. He's a romantic guy. And he even brings flowers to women on the first date. Send them down to Gladys. Gladys, I've got a new one for you. Now, one of the Gladys has written a book saying that she can get any man married. So we're going to ask her about that. Will our courageous bachelor confront an 11-foot shark? Remember the guy I sent out in the scuba diver set? Okay. We're also going to meet one of our viewers who is offering $10,000 if we can get him a wife. Stick around. We'll be right back.
These two are the best catches. They really are. Artella, why do you think you're such a great catch?
I'm a good guy. I'm loyal. I'm faithful. I'm nice. I'm compassionate. I'm a good listener, and I'm a hard worker, and I make good money. All right.
I'll go to any chef to meet myself a wife.
For free tickets to be in the Sally Show audience, call 212-244-3595.
This year I will not freak out if I gain 2 pounds.
This year I will stop asking to look fat.
Do I look fat?
This year
I will learn to appreciate my body.
I will not let my dress size determine my self-worth.
I have my mother's thighs. I have to accept that.
Big news as Six Flags presents a huge season pass deal. Buy a 4-pack before April 18th for just $57.50 per person and get unlimited visits to Six Flags Great Adventure. This year we're adding more fun than ever. Like Medusa, the world's first floorless coaster. There's fun for kids and parents at Looney Tunes Seaport and new shows. All part of our biggest expansion ever with 25 new rides. Wow, that means more fun and less wait. Use your pass at Wild Safari Animal Park right next door. There's free concerts, special events, and get a value book packed with savings like a free visit for a friend. And your pass is good at all Six Flags theme parks. Visit twice and your pass is more than paid for. Bring a friend free. Have a Wild Safari. See 3 concerts, 2 special events. Visit 2 other Six Flags parks. Add the value book savings. Subtract the low season pass price. You save hundreds. A Six Flags season pass is America's best entertainment value.
Call 800-706-7663 now for the best price on your season pass. Offer ends April 18th.
Shop right and always save.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to get a free ShopRite all-natural frozen turkey or cooked smoked ham. 1, present the same price plus card to the cashier at any ShopRite each time you shop from February 28th through March 27th. 2, spend $250 and get a 10 to 13-pound average turkey or up to 12-pound ham free. 3, reach the required purchase and pick up your turkey or ham at ShopRite from February 28th through April 3rd.
Shop right and always save.
Okay, so what did Just Shoot Me and Will and Grace have in common? Well, both shows have a guy who dances a lot, and, well, both shows have great costumes.
Would you mind turning my little wooden friend into a real boy?
Just Shoot Me has big lips.
Holy crap!
And Will and Grace has a big baby. But mostly, both shows are all down funny.
What's going on with your hair? Looks like you got moose and squirrel in there.
Will and Grace have Just Shoot Me, NBC Tuesday.
Have you been keeping a secret about something that happened on spring break? And now you want to tell your friend or lover? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY.
Gladys has written a book and claims she can get anybody married. How you doing out there, Gladys?
Hi, well, we've got a beautiful woman here that just dropped by, and she's anxious to find. Her name is Maureen, and she's a lovely Irish lass. And take a look at those gorgeous blue eyes. Hi, Maureen. Hi, how are
So
you?
we're only finding people from other countries.
That's right.
Must be something to do with where we are. Okay, our next bachelor. Rod Barnett is 35 years old, and he's the one that's given $10,000 if we can help him get married. He has his own website. Come on out, Rod. Rod, you have your own website to find a woman. But if you find her on the website, you don't have to pay anyone $10,000.
I'm going to give it to charity.
Ah, okay.
Battered, abused children or something like that.
Rod is the CEO of an industrial distributing company, a chemical company, very optimistic and a dreamer. Now, what kind of responses have you gotten on your website?
I've got an overwhelming response. It's been worldwide, everywhere from New Zealand to Sweden to Brazil. 500,000 people have looked at the website.
Then why haven't you found anyone?
I haven't had time to go through all the mail. I just haven't met the
Are you too picky?
I'm being selective, but I think that you can. It's the most important decision of our lives, and it's going to affect children and everything. I think we all should take a lot.
It is the most important decision. Do you really feel you needed to offer $10,000?
Well, I was not having luck, doing it the way most people do it, and I said I wanted to motivate the 99.9% of the population that was not compatible with me. So I said, I'm going to go out and I'm going to make it happen. And I'm going to depict myself as accurately as I can on the website and just tell people who I am, bad and good. And then I would motivate.
We're going to give his website number.
Yeah.
First, he goes out to Gladys, right? Right.
Oh, no.
Anthony, come here. You don't want to put him out on the streets. Where does he come from? Where does he come from?
He's from Missouri.
St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri. And we
Next
figured
biggest town besides St. Louis. We used to be there. Chicago. You want to find somebody in Chicago?
we did something big.
What'd we do?
Well, read it.
Okay. We contacted... You don't know that we did this?
No.
Contacted a very generous company in Chicago. The name is Skadron Outdoor. Skadron Outdoor. No, we're not going to throw you from a plane. No, we're not going to put you in a water tank with a shark. But we're very excited. Now, Skadron Outdoor has worked very hard to make this happen. As we speak, your picture is posted on a billboard in Chicago. Asking people to contact us if they're interested in marrying you. This huge billboard. I hope you find what you're looking for.
That sounds like I'm right.
Now you go to Gladys.
Thank you.
Okay, time to check in. Talk about going into shark-infested waters. Let's take a look.
I'll go to any steps to meet myself a wife.
You ask him. Come on, ask him.
Don't look at me. It's your phone call.
Bitterman, you need to use my phone.
I'll call collect.
Make sure you dial 1-800-COLLECT, not 0. Oh, yeah. Save a big penny.
Try a buck or two, Bitterman.
How many times we got to tell you?
Okay. I'll dial 1-800-COLLECT. Which phone should I use?
How about the one in your apartment?
Hello, Mom.
1-800-COLLECT. Save a buck or two.
If you quit before the finish line, you lose, right?
Right.
That's my problem with ordinary pain relievers. They go for a while, then quit. Good thing there's a leave. A leave's the one with the strength to go all day long with just 2 pills. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that. Look, if your pain reliever quits before the finish,
Lose it.
lose it and try a leave. 2 pills, all day relief, works for me.
The deep end of the ocean launched the Oprah Winfrey Book Club and became a #1 national bestseller.
The fingerprints, man.
Vegas on March 12th. Experience the motion picture critics are calling a terrific film. 4 stars, amazing, compelling, absolutely unforgettable. Michelle Pfeiffer ignites the screen with a tour de force performance.
Do you know how much I've missed holding you all these years?
The Deep End of the Ocean, rated PG-13. Opens everywhere Friday.
Mel Gibson, secret hero of Saving Private Ryan, on the next Access Hollywood. It was a behind-the-scenes battle that resulted in one of the greatest war epics ever.
It's the best experience I've ever had.
Now, for the first time, director Steven Spielberg reveals how Mel Gibson came to the rescue when something forced the cameras to stop rolling. Then, Hollywood goes crazy for WrestleMania. Go inside the ropes to see how primetime TV is using pro wrestlers to raise ratings through the roof. Next, Access Hollywood.
Tonight at 7:30, only on NBC4.
When you have problems here and here, Maximum Strength Health is here. From the #1 brand, new Maximum Strength Osteo-Biflex from Sundown. Repair, rebuild, renew.
Inside every Hot Pockets beef and cheddar is juicy roast beef, grilled onions, and real cheddar cheese, and a crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
What are you gonna pick?
Hot Pockets.
I need a bigger aquarium.
And the right vitamins. Introducing One-A-Day Kids Complete with 19 essential vitamins and minerals.
Let's take one more look at our bachelors. They are Mickey, Dean, Hassan, Tony, Dan, Sal, and Ron. Glad to hear from our firehouse lunch. Come on out. People are always saying it isn't what you look like, it's what's inside. So in a blind, and I mean blind testing, we have asked these men to choose women just from the blind paper that they filled out. When we call your name, will you go on up, even if it's inappropriate? Let's start with Chris. Who'd you choose?
Chris Gonzalez? Yeah. I chose Lynette Sandoval.
Michael, #1, who did you choose?
Mike? I chose a young lady named Julie LaPointe.
Julie LaPointe. Fred, who did you choose?
Michelle Martinelli.
Michelle Martinelli. Chris, who did you choose?
Janine Balsberry.
Janine Balsberry. Anthony, who did you choose? Anthony?
I chose Jessica Malfitano.
And Michael?
Lucky girl is Jody Albany.
Jody. Okay, the ladies at home have been keeping notes. Here is how you meet our bachelors on today's show. We're asking you to send in a little video of yourself, and just like the guys, we're going to ask you to do something to prove without a reasonable doubt that you are serious about being a wife. Okay? If you don't have a video camera, that's okay too. You can write them a letter and send it to our studio. Okay? I'll tell you where. Now, Anthony, it's not another balloon drop for the end of the show, is it? Anthony, I'm sending you to New Zealand. Anthony, come here. Is that going to work? You've had 2 balloon drops. Neither of them dropped the balloons.
I got to prove that something will work. So let's hope.
All right, who pulls the string? I hate these balloon drops. 1, 2, 3.
We're not doing it now. After the commercial break.
We're not doing the balloon drop?
No, it ruins the whole mood. Wait till one more commercial break.
We'll be right back.
you or cheat on you during spring break and now you want to confront them? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
You want these people? My people. I want my people. Who are you, Moses?
The man saved the lives of thousands. The movie touched the hearts of millions. Coming to television this Sunday at 7:30, 6:30 Central. The winner of 7 Academy Awards, including Best Director and Best Picture. Schindler's List. Presented with limited interruptions in part by Snap.com.
So this is life.
NBC Sunday at 7:30, 6:30 Central.
I trust my pharmacist. He knows medicine, and he knows me. So when he recommended Percogesic for my headache, I listened. He said Percogesic is unlike any other pain reliever, and it works.
It's simple. I trust my pharmacist, and he trusts Percogesic.
Sometimes bandages just don't work. Sometimes bandages just don't fit. Sometimes bandages just won't do. That's when New Skin is there for you. New Skin Liquid Bandage. Waterproof, thin and clear. Can your bandage do this? That's when New Skin is there for you.
Today, everybody seems to be biting off more than they can chew.
31.
And right now, you can take control of your busy life with the help of Caller ID from Bell Atlantic. Call now to get a free Caller ID box and order Caller ID from Bell Atlantic.
5.
With Caller ID, you can see who's calling before you pick up the phone. So you can decide to take the call now or return it later. Save like wild. Get a free Caller ID box and order Caller ID. Call Bell Atlantic at 1-888-258-BELL. The Caller ID box stores the names and numbers of callers, even if they hang up or don't leave a message. It can even work with call waiting.
38. That's definitely for you.
Get a free Caller ID box and order Caller ID now at 1-888-258-BELL. And you'll save like wild with Bell Atlantic.
On the next Sally, they need to know who's the father.
He wants to be the father of the child. You're a liar!
Children caught in the middle. The test is the proof. Who's your daddy? Next Sally.
I want you to buy the calendar, put the number up. I also would like to thank Skadron Outdoor one more time for making that billboard possible. Do not forget to write and send in your videos. This is it, Anthony. Okay, a 1, a 2, a 3. Hit it! See you next time. You can get these guys on the website, SallyJR.com.
The case of movers and takers.
I purchased a brand new table that was stolen.
My men don't steal.